Do you like stealth games?
Do you like replayability?
Do you like games who have an entire level that revolves around a train? If you said yes to any of these, then we have the game for you. IO Interactive's Hitman 3. Hitman 3 is the latest live service game that you didn't know was a live service game that's actually a really good live service game.
What?
I know. Tell me about it.
Hitman 3 is an expertly crafted stealth assassination game where you have to kill specific targets in non-specific ways. You may be asking yourself, what in the hell does that mean?
I'm glad you asked. Let me tell you. You start each mission at a beginning point. There is no right way to reach your target. You can disguise yourself as a possible acquaintance, security guard, waiter, worker, chef, photographer, or the world's greatest detective not named Batman.
So how does one solve a murder mystery, 47? Motive, means, and opportunity, I believe.
Did you establish a time of death?
Zachary died around 10 o'clock last night.
And you get to make your way to the target as any one of these, or all of them, and kill your target with a knife, poison, a very long fall, a gun, strangle them with a wire, eject them out of a fire jet, drop a very heavy object on them.
Oh man, that's a lot of ways to kill someone.
The best ways to kill someone.
The most fun ways to kill someone.
And there's only one video game character that gets to kill this many ways. He's the hideous hitman that ever hit it.
The man with more hits than any other hitman that ever hit.
He's the target acquirer that never misses a target. He's Agent 47.
What's the name?
Agent 47.
I can't hear you.
Agent 47.
One more time.
He's Agent 47, the hitman. Prepare for a stealth rocket sneaking around every room, stuffing every body in a closet or box adventure that'll take you from the high-flying skyscrapers of Dubai to the train track speeding railways of Romania.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
That's because it is cool. You'll do things like knock scientists out on the train, climb on top of the train, push soldiers off the side of the train, shoot soldiers inside of the train, shoot soldiers while they're sleeping on the train, push soldiers out the window of the train, climb on top of the side of the train, shoot more soldiers in the train, throw more soldiers out the window of the train, kick soldiers off the train. Guys, what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of cool things to do on this train, okay?
That sounds like my kind of train.
It's because it's everybody's kind of train, little buddy.
You know what the best thing about this game is? The replayability. Don't just play each level once, play each level and kill your target with every method you can.
There's a dozen ways to kill the target, and with no one way being the right way, there's tons of ways to play each level. That's a lot of ways. It truly is genius game design, and it feels incredibly well thought out.
But it doesn't just end there.
That's right. After you beat the missions, load up the player-created targets with their own set of objectives that take place in the levels of the game for a continued, fresh experience.
The dev said, why should we make new content when we can let the community do it for us?
Genius! I f***ing love it.
There's nothing better than player-curated content.
No, sir. But it doesn't end there.
What?
Because IO Interactive has been updating Hitman 3 with monthly roadmaps with new mission objectives, tools, and uniforms to use.
Amazing!
You're goddamn right it is. And now for the HPD on this bad boy. For your hard-earned $60, you'll get around 10 hours of a single playthrough of Hitman 3. And Hitman 3 is made up of 6 levels. That's $10 a level. It may not seem like a lot of levels, but given the sheer amount of ways to play the content, the value is more than made up for it in the creativity of the game that you'll play.
And now for the final score.
We give Hitman 3 a 54 out of $60. This game gets the used car salesman full recommendation seal of approval.
Let's rewind the tape and see how we got to the final score.
We rate games in 5 separate categories and then average those out to give you your final score. So let's break out the used car salesman blue book and see how this baby scored.
Okay, number 1, fun.
The fun? Fun gets a 9 out of 10. It's a stealth game, so the fun will be subjective on how much you enjoy stealth gameplay. Most of the fun comes in the amount of different ways you can finish each mission. Going guns blazing, or sneak your way across the entire mission with new disguises that gets you all the way to your target. Now, it'll be harder going in guns blazing. It's not really built to be played like that, but you can go in and absolutely annihilate all your targets, much like I did on the train. It's a cool train.
Number 2, story and level design.
Story and level design? That gets a 10 out of 10. We tackled this a lot in the review, but the design of the missions and the freedom you feel on how to complete each mission is astounding. If there's one game that's not going to hold your hand and let you play your way, it's this one. Now the game is designed that yes, stealth is the way to go, at first. If you want to go in guns blazing, you can. You want to snipe from across the map, you've got that option. You want to be a chef and poison your target, you got it. It's incredibly freeing in the way you get to approach and replay each mission. It's the reason I love this game so much.
Number 3. How engaging is this game to play?
Is the game engaging? We give this a 9 out of 10. The story's okay, and you don't need to play the previous games to truly enjoy this one. I didn't. This is actually the only Hitman game I have ever played. The biggest issue I had was that while there is a low amount of missions with 6, some of the missions can last hours on end. One, for me, felt like it outweighed its welcome, but it was by far the most creative level that I played in the sheer amount of the different things I could do in it. I solved a murder. I planned a photo shoot. I helped put finishing touches on a funeral. It was almost overwhelming, but also incredibly mind-blowing at how much stuff I could actually do in this one level. It was the moment I felt like this game was the real deal.
Number 4. Presentation.
Presentation gets a 9 out of 10. Graphics are gorgeous, cinematics are amazing, sound design is fantastic. The only issue I had was the overcomplicated menu system that left me a little confused at first. I'm not the brightest bulb in the box, so I can't imagine how some other people felt.
Number 5. Features, bugs, and glitches.
Features, bugs, and glitches? 10 out of 10. No bugs or glitches. The game runs flawlessly. It's sad that we now have to factor in bugs and glitches into review scores, but considering how many games ship unfinished or early, it's great to play a game that is complete and a full experience that's as well put together as games come. Now, it's time to do some maths. The final score is 47 out of 50. 47 divided by 50 is 0.94. 0.94 multiplied by 60 equals $56.40. We rounded down to $54 for this one simply because we know the time length on the total experience is one that will be a point of contention for some people. But we still give this a full recommendation because that's how awesome we thought this game was. That's it for us on this one, guys.
Keep staying awesome from the last video we saw because we say this after every video.
See you next time.
The most fun way to kill someone.
Some piece of projected.
The most fun way to kill someone.
Fun ways to kill someone.
It's the most fun way to kill someone.
The most fun ways to kill someone.
The most fun ways to kill someone. You're being projective. The man with more hits than any other hitman that ever hit. Funny. It hit me like after it was over. The hitman hit me with the giggles. The hitman hit me with the giggles. The man with the more hits than the other hitmans that ever hit. Now I can't say it. Oh no. Life is hard in the used salesman slot. The man with the more hits than other hitmans ever hit. See, I can't do it anymore. That's it. You're gonna have to keep the giggles. The man with the more hits than any other hitman ever hit. Damn, I really did lose it.
You did so good on the first one.
I know. I just like read it without thinking. The thinking's what gets it. The days. The D's? The days?
The days.
The days?
Just say that again.
It's wrong. It's spelled wrong. The Devs? The devs? The days? What? You spelled it wrong. There's a red line underneath. It means it's wrong. What? I don't know why you're laughing. You just want to look at yourself laugh.
The devs.
Oh, it's a real word?
Yes.
It doesn't look like it. It's underlined in
The
red. It's not
deeps.
real.
The deeps. The doves.
The dog.
You spelled it wrong.
It's not a word. What is
The
it?
devs.
The devs. Who's the devs?
The developers.
Why can't I just say the developers? You're staring at yourself way too much. Yes. I've seen the way you look in the mirror. You're laughing because you know it's true.
Say a line.
No, I'm having too much fun roasting you.
And now for the HPD on this bad boy.
And now for the HPB, what? Breakfast Club Fist Pump. For absolutely no reason at all.